And now shifting focus to the United States of America, where U.S. President Joe Biden and Donald Trump, his likely Republican opponent in the November presidential elections, made separate visits to the U.S.-Mexico border, where migration has become a key issue for the voters. Well, both traded blame on each other for the crisis there. They arrived in Texas within half hour of one another. Each chose an optimal location, got a briefing on the operations and the issues. They also walked along the scrub bush by the Rio Grande and spoke directly to the public. Biden spoke on the necessity of a bipartisan border security bill that was tanked by Republicans on Trump's order. He even asked the Republican frontrunner to join him in supporting a congressional push for more funding and tighter restrictions.
I understand my predecessor is an eagle pass today. So here's what I would say to Mr. Trump. Instead of playing politics with this issue, instead of telling members of Congress to block this legislation, join me, or I'll join you in telling the Congress to pass this bipartisan border security bill. We can do it together. You know and I know it's the toughest, most efficient, most effective border security bill this country has ever seen.
Trump, on the other hand, declared that the illegal crossings were a Joe Biden invasion. Trump, as the president from 2017 to early 2021, considered a tough border stance to be a signature issue for him.
Now the United States is being overrun by the Biden migrant crime. It's a new form of vicious violation to our country. It's migrant crime. We call it Biden migrant crime, but that's a little bit long, so we'll just leave it. But every time you hear the term migrant crime, you know where that comes from.
Earlier, Trump called on Biden to take a cognitive test. This after Biden's doctors determined that he did not need one and that he remains fit for duty. Biden, who is 81, underwent an annual physical test at Walter Reed Medical Center on Wednesday. Now, their visits come ahead of the biggest day of this year's primary campaign next week. 16 states will vote in contests known as Super Tuesday as the day with the most delegates up for stake. Strong performances by Biden and Trump would move them much closer to becoming the party's nominee.